Hey guys, what is up? Impulse here today, and what I have for you guys today is a pretty beast solo double MOAB, and in my opinion this is actually a really good double MOAB, probably one of my better ones, and this is because it's super quick. I think I go on one like 2.5 minute MOAB streak, get the MOAB, I kill myself, and then I go on another streak the very next life and pick up a MOAB that life as well in under 3 minutes as well. So both these MOABs, I think they're around 2.5 minutes, something like that, and I don't know, it just made for a really entertaining gameplay, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I really like uploading some Modern Warfare 3 MOABs, and I know you guys too because I always get some pretty good feedback whenever I upload them, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this. I'll quickly talk about the gameplay. This is solo, playing some ground war domination on the map Bootleg, and I'm using the PP90, using that gold camo on it, and what I like to run on this gun is extended mags and the suppressor because it already has such a fast fire rate. You don't really need rapid fire or anything, so just extended mags and suppressor, and it makes for a pretty good gun. I really do like using this submachine gun. It's one of my favorite ones to use in Modern Warfare 3. But anyways, I didn't really want to talk about the gameplay too much. As you guys can see though, as I already said, this gameplay is solo, which is something that I kind of want to talk about. I wanted to upload a lot more solo gameplays lately because honestly, in my opinion, solo gameplays are way more impressive than full party gameplays. And I've talked about this a little bit before, but I just really like solo gameplays a lot more because they're so much harder to get, they're so much more impressive, and there's so much more that can go wrong, and you're just really relying on yourself because when you're playing solo, you can get matched up with some pretty bad teammates sometimes, and you'll see in this gameplay I carry my team to victory pretty hard. I think I had like 62 kills or something like that and 2 deaths, and then my next teammate had like 16 kills or something like that, so my back was hurting, you could say, after this game. But this is, I don't know, pretty good gameplay, and I'm going to try and bring a lot more solo gameplays to my channel. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about today, as you guys can probably tell from the title of the video, is about how I got better at gaming and how I got like good at Call of Duty and stuff, because I'd consider myself an above average player, I'd say, because I'd consider an average player in Call of Duty probably like a 1 KD or 1.5 KD, and I think I hold like a 3+ KD. I don't know, I could probably hold like a 4 or 5 in Black Ops 2. It's pretty easy. But anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is how I got better at COD and stuff, and hopefully give you guys some tips to help you guys get better as well, because that's a pretty big thing, and most of you guys watch YouTube videos about COD, or like videos like mine, for one reason probably is to get better at the game, because I don't know, that's what I used to do, and that's one of the biggest tips I can give you, is to watch lots and lots of YouTube videos of really good players and stuff to get better at the game, because that's one thing that I really struggled with, was like learning good rush routes and stuff, and learning different strategies of like how to rotate the map, and how to like, or not like rotate the map, but how to maneuver around the map, and you know, rush enemy spawns without dying, because before I'd always just rush enemy spawns and then I'd die after like a few kills, and then I'd just go back, rush again, and die after a few kills. But once I started watching videos by people who are really good at the game, like back in Modern Warfare 3 when I watched like Fear Crowds and Green Goblin and Insomnios and stuff like that a lot, that's when I started to get better at the game, is like from watching their videos and stuff, getting some of their tips. So that's one big thing I'd recommend, is to watch lots of YouTube videos of good players, such as those ones that I mentioned right there, or I don't know, just watch really good players and just focus on what they do in their games. Like right here, you can see I'm sneaking up behind the guys. I knew that they're laying there on stairs or something, they're in the middle stairs, but I decided to sneak around the left side and come up from behind because they weren't expecting me, and that's 2 free easy kills right there. So that's really what you got to do. And right here you can see it kind of lags out a little bit. I don't know what happened, but anyways, one thing is really just like playing smart, and you know, just don't rush too much and too out of control, because if you do that, you're just going to keep on dying. You actually have to rush with like a strategy in mind, and you actually have to know what you're going for. You don't want to just run into the middle of a room. When people say rushing, it doesn't mean just rush right through the middle of the map into the enemy spawns. You actually have to know where you're going and sneak around them, come up from behind where they're not expecting you, and that's how you're going to actually have success rushing the enemy spawns. Another big tip that I can give you guys is to get a headset. This is something that I didn't have for the longest time, and I didn't really think it was that big of a deal, but I eventually got a headset, and man, it makes such a big difference. I mean, not as much in Modern Warfare, or I mean Black Ops 2 it'll make a difference, but in Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 and games like that, a headset makes a world of a difference. I honestly like want to give half my credit on my MOABs to having a headset. Like, it helps so much. But honestly, get a headset if you don't already. Even for Black Ops 2, I'd recommend it, even though it won't do as much, because you can't really sound horror as much. You can't like hear the enemy's footsteps like you can in Modern Warfare 3. But those are just some quick tips on how I got better at gaming. Watch lots of videos, play really smart. Don't just rush blindly into the enemy spawn. Play smart and be... Oh, that was a pretty cool little slow-mo shot with the RPG going right past my face. But play smart, watch lots of videos, and get a headset if you don't already. Those are some few quick tips, and if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like rating. That means a lot, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace.